You don't need a megachurch, a media team, or a marketing budget to lead people to Jesus. But you do need a plan, and it starts way smaller than you think. Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Shawn Simmons, founder of S3 Ministry. After 30 years of ministry, preaching over 2,000 times, and coaching pastors in churches just like yours, I've consistently observed that evangelism in churches is either overlooked or overcomplicated. And that breaks my heart because your church has everything it needs to start reaching people right now. So today, I'm going to show you 3 simple, proven steps to launch an evangelism ministry that fits your church, whether you have 30 people or 300 people. Step number 1, start with prayer, not programs. Here's the truth. Most evangelism doesn't fail because people don't care. It fails because they start with a system instead of the Spirit. When Greg Laurie was asked how evangelism grows in churches, he didn't start with training or events. He said everything powerful starts with prayer. So gather 3 to 5 people in your church who are passionate about seeing people come to Christ. Don't announce it, just start meeting weekly to pray for real people in your town who need Jesus. At a church plant I worked with in Ohio, their evangelism team was literally 3 seniors who prayed faithfully every Thursday morning. Within 6 months, they were baptizing people from their prayer list. No events, no budget, just prayer. You don't need 20 volunteers. You need 2 or 3 people with a burden for the lost. Imagine if your evangelism ministry started in a circle, not a sanctuary. What would that change? Step number 2, build relationships, not just events. Let me say it gently. Evangelism doesn't thrive on flyers. It grows in friendships. We think we need a block party or an outreach night. If you examine how Jesus did it, he walked, talked, ate, and listened. His ministry wasn't built on crowds, it was built on genuine conversations. One church I coached in Tennessee started something called Bless Tables. 4 people from the church would have 1 meal a week with someone who didn't attend church. That's it. Fast forward 90 days, and they had 8 new families attending, not because of a campaign, but because someone said, "Hey, want to grab lunch?" It's not complicated, but it does take courage to transition from an invitation to a relationship evangelism focus. What if the next move in your evangelism plan was tacos on Tuesday? Step number 3, create a simple path for sharing. I've worked with churches that make the same mistake. They inspire people to evangelize, but don't equip them to do it. One video I watched put it this way. Your people want to share their faith, but they're terrified they'll say the wrong thing. That's why you need a simple tool. 1 script, 1 question, or 1 story. One church I served gave every member a 60-second gospel card to keep in their wallet or purse. On the back of that card, it had 3 things: my life before Jesus, how I met Jesus, my life after Jesus. If you teach your people to talk about Jesus as they would about their favorite restaurant, sports team, or TV show, evangelism will explode. What if every person in your church knew how to share Jesus in 60 seconds or less? Pastor, I know your plate is full. You're balancing sermons, shepherding, and your own family. But here's the good news. Evangelism doesn't have to be a burden. It can be a blessing. Start with prayer, build relationships, equip people to share their stories. Those 3 moves can light a fire in your church. Hey, if this video helped you in any way, would you do me a favor? Please leave a comment below to share your thoughts or describe how you've seen evangelism work in your context. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I release videos just like this to support pastors like you in churches just like yours. If you'd like to learn how to grow your church, watch this video next, where I explain the 3 steps I took to help grow a church from 18 to 80 in 90 days. See you there.